Hi everyone. In this video, we'll discuss about the bank key. So in my previous session, I told you what is the significance of automatic payment program, why we need to use the automatic payment program. So now we are discussing about the bank key because without bank master data, we cannot do the configuration for automatic payment program. So I'll show you the process how to create a bank key from the backend as well as through SAP Fiori apps. So what is bank key? Bank key is nothing but a unique identifier for recognizing your bank. So whenever we open any account in our bank, means our client will be having their bank accounts. So we need to maintain those accounts in SAP. So if you want to maintain those accounts in SAP, so first thing what we need to do is we need to create a bank master data. So what is bank master data? In general terms, so every bank where you are maintaining your account will be having a IFSC code. So the IFSC code which is known as bank key in SAP. So I will show you how to create that bank key in SAP through GUI as well as through Fiori apps. So let's first log into SAP system. So if you see here, so if we need to go through this path, accounting, financial accounting, banks, master data, bank master data, FI01. So this is the transaction code to create a bank key from the manage bank account. If you want to create a bank key from the front end, you need to use the Fiori app.
Manage Bank's Fiori app.
So here if you see, this is the Fiori app we need to use. See, you need to use this Fiori app, manage bank accounts. So if you create through Fiori app also, the same bank key will be available in your backend. And now I'll show you how to create this bank key first through backend, then we'll see through Fiori app. So first go to the transaction code FI01 and double click on create. So the country which I am having my bank account is US and the bank which I am having is BOA, Bank of America. So for example, I am having my bank account in New York. So it will be having some IFSC code na. So that IFSC code you need to create here as a bank key. For example, my IFSC code is, this is my IFSC code. Take this as example, press enter. So when you press enter, it will ask for the bank name. It will ask you to provide the detailed address where you are having your bank account. So the first and foremost thing in SAP is you need to create a bank master data. See, for example, if you take GL, when we are posting any transactions or if you want to post any invoice, what we'll do? First we'll create a GL accounts. So without GL accounts, we cannot post entry in SAP, whether it is a general invoice or vendor invoice or customer invoice. First we need to create a GL accounts, then only we can post the transactions in SAP. In the same way, if you want to create a bank account, first and foremost thing is you need to create a bank master data. So that is the thing I am showing you how to create a bank master data. So give the bank name. So the bank name is Bank of America. If you want, you can specify the region also. So region, select the region as New York. You are having your account in New York. Okay. And if you know the street, so everything will be provided by your client. Means the bank, the client is having account in the particular bank, no? So when we are having workshops with the client, so we can ask them to provide the necessary information. means all the bank details. So once those details are provided by the client, then we need to create these bank keys in our SAP system, whether you are doing from the back end or front end. It's up to you. If you want to enter the shift code also, you can enter. So I had already created one bank key. Parallelly, I am selecting the same shift code. So press enter. So this one I just copied from here. So this is the shift code, na? So you can copy this and you can paste it here. So I already have it. So I just selected it. If you want to give more detailed information about this bank address, you can click on address and you can give the bank name here again. Your country, and if you want to specify the postal address, or if you want to give the telephone number, if you want to give the fax numbers, so whatever the information which you are having of your bank, you can maintain here. So click on continue and just save it. See, now the bank master data is ready in my system. So by using this bank master data, I can set up my bank account in SAP. And one more thing I want to tell you, if you see this diagram, so now I created one bank master data. The bank master data which I created it is for US country, and I am having branch in New York. So my client is having his account in New York and US country. In the same way, my vendor and customer also are having account in the same bank, in the same branch. So if both client and vendor and customer are having their accounts in the same branch, no need to create this IFSC code, means no need to create this bank key multiple times. What I mean to say is, you can use this same bank key while you are creating bank account for your client, and you can use the same bank key while you are creating bank account for vendor as well as customer. Understood? So no need to create multiple times. So if your vendor and customer are having account in different branch, then you need to create a new bank key. So what is the first step we had done? So we had created one bank key, right? So the first step is creation of bank key for country US, country US. So what is the transaction code? FI01. So if you want to do changes, any changes in your bank key, you can do the changes. That is FI02. So change of values. If you want to do any changes, change of values in bank key. So what is the bank key I created? So you can copy the name here. So this is my bank key. Country US. What is the transaction code? FI02. Okay, FI02. So go to this FI02. See, double click here. FI02. Press enter. If you want to change any address, or if you want to do any modifications, you can do modifications here. I just added the bank name. I just modified the bank name. So now you click on change. So the bank key is updated now. So if you want to display the bank key, go back. So click on this back icon, and here you can see display. So select here display. So what is the transaction code? FI03. Display of values in bank key FAU S Forex per country. So here you give FI03. Okay, FI03. Now go back. So go to FI03. So this is my bank key, and again press enter. In SAP you can see this tick mark, right? So which is called as an enter. So click on enter, and just this is the display mode. Okay, now go back. Now I want to see the changes what I had done for that bank key. So how to view the changes? That is FI04. So let's go to display changes. Display change of values. Bank key BOFA US Forex per country US FI04. So this is the transaction code which will show you whatever the changes you had done for your bank key. So go to display changes. The path is same for everything. Whatever the transaction codes we are using, the path is same. See, accounting, financial accounting, bank, master data, and here display changes. So everything is here. Create, you can see the create, change, display, display changes. Go here. So give your country, give your bank key, again press enter, press enter. So what are the changes you had done for that bank key is you had changed only the bank name. So that is the reason it is showing only this line item. So double click on this changes. So here you can see now the bank name. Initially the bank name was Bank of America. Later it was changed to Bank of America ... .NA. So when you double click on this, it will show you who is the user changed it, what is the date, and it will show you the time also. So it gives a detailed information about the person who had done the changes. So like this, we need to create a bank key through backend, means through GUI. Now let's see how to create a bank key through SAP Fiori app. Okay. So this is the Fiori app which you need to use to create a bank key from the front end. So the Fiori app name is Manage Bank Accounts. So this is the search bar. So when you enter here Manage Bank Accounts, it will show you the apps related to the managed bank accounts. So you no need to enter the complete name. So if you just give manage, if you know the starting means if you know the starting some few words of your Fiori app, so the system will show you all the Fiori apps related to that particular bank. So go here, give here manage banks. So this is my Fiori app. So select this manage banks. Then previously in the back end we had used transaction code. If you see here, So previously in the backend we had used transaction code FI01 for creation, FI02 for change, FI03 for display, right? So all these changes means all these transaction codes can be done through one Fiori app in S/4HANA, that is called as Manage Banks. Okay. So first, these are the input fields which are used to display the values you had created in your SAP system. So click on Go. So when you click on Go, so here it is showing that as of now in your system you are having 130 bank keys. So if you want to filter any specific bank key for any specific country, so give here US. So enter input value as US. I want to see the bank keys related to US. So give US here and click on Go. So now when you click on Go, see here the count is reduced to 21. Means the system has filtered. So related to US country, we have only 21 bank keys. So all these text boxes are nothing but the filters. If you want to see specific bank key, if you know the number of that bank key, please give that bank key number here. Or if you know the bank number or shift code, you can specify those things also. So I'll give as for example the bank key I want to search is 011. So this is the bank key I need to search. That's what I'm saying. Fiori apps are very user friendly. So if you know that if your bank key is for example 8 digits, if you enter first 3 digits, automatically the system will show you whatever the bank key is available with those particular numbers. So select this one and click on Go. See, this is my bank key. So like this you can display your bank keys. Okay. Now I want to create a bank key. So what is the app I am using? Manage Banks. But this Manage Banks, it's related to cash management. So in order to create the bank key, you need to click here, Manage Banks Master Data App. So click on Manage Banks Master Data App. So this is the app where we will be creating the bank keys. So click on Create. So for which country you want to create the bank key? US. So you can give a particular number. For example, my bank key is US 9004X or something. Just an example. So click on Create. Click on Create. See, while you are creating bank key at the back end FI01, right? When you are creating bank key through FI01, so press enter here. I want to create a new bank key. So what are the fields you can see? Bank name, region, street, right? Same fields are available in the Fiori app also. See, bank name, bank branch, bank group, bank number, address, everything. So if you do in the back end or if you do in the front end, you will be having the same fields. So give bank name first. So give your bank number also. Bank number and bank key will be same. Okay. If you want to give your shift code also, we can specify the shift code which is used for doing the foreign transaction. All this information will be provided by the client, but you need to know how to access this Fiori app. That is more important. And give the street name, city, all these details. And click on create. I'm just giving only the specific values. I'm not entering each and every information. But while you're practicing, you can enter each and every information. So click on create. So it is giving an error message saying that bank number has only numbers. So let's go back. So if you get these type of information while you are working with the project, you need to take this information to your client and ask them to check with the bank. So you need to tell them in your meeting saying that this is the information given by the bank, but by using this information I am trying to create a bank key. It is showing that only numbers are allowed. So can you please cross check? So they will contact the bank or they will arrange a meeting with the bank people and you can clarify them. See, now the bank master data is created. Now we have the bank master data created. Now go back. Give here US country. Click on go. See, this is my bank master data which I created now. It is showing here. See, this is my bank master data. You can click on address. It will show you who created, when created. If you do any changes also, it will create a logs here in the history. That's what I am saying. In the backend, you are using 3 or 4 transaction codes for creation, display changes. But through Fiori apps, through one Fiori app, you can do all those transaction codes at a time. Okay. So let me repeat again. So initially what I said is here in the search, we need to enter the Fiori app name, right? Manage banks. So when you enter manage banks, you will get 2 apps. One is manage banks cash management. Another one is manage banks master data. So usually we'll use manage banks master data, but if you don't have access to this manage banks master data, click on manage banks. This app also used to display the bank keys which you had created. So through this app we can go to manage banks master data and we can create our bank key for our client. So if you want to go back if I go back here, the manage banks cash management will not have any create option. It is used only for display. You cannot create here. So what I mean to say is, so go to manage cash management, click on manage banks, or if you want to go directly to manage banks master data, so enter here manage banks master data. So it will take you directly to manage banks master data. Means 2 ways. From that app you can come to manage bank master data, or you can go directly to manage bank master data and you can create your bank keys. I hope you guys understood. Let me know if you have any questions. You can send a message. You can put a message below my video and I'll reply to your questions. And we have an institute in Hyderabad. It is Nishta Software Solutions. So whoever are interested to take. We have an institute in Hyderabad. The name is Nishta Software Solutions. So whoever interested to take an advanced training in SAP, they can contact us. We have an institute. It is Nishta Software Solutions in Hyderabad. So we will be providing advanced project training also. So whoever is interested, please contact us. Please put a message, comment below my video. I will reach out to you. Thank you.